Hey everybody, Bungzy here with another ultralight review on ultralight backpacking. I've been doing some housekeeping and making updates on some older videos where necessary. And today I have an update to my sock system video, which I released back in 2017. A link to the original sock system video is above. I recommend watching it because I'm not going to repeat everything, as I still subscribe to the same system. So give it a quick watch again if you haven't seen it or if you need a refresh. Today I'm just diving into the updates, focusing on the changes. So if you're ready, though, let's jump right in. Okay. Update number one. I still love and recommend Bungzy toe socks, and I still recommend their thinner running socks or their liner line, both of which are their thinnest weight, as opposed to their hiking socks, which are a much thicker weave. I see nothing but negatives with extra padded socks. They lead to excess moisture, be it hotter, sweatier feet from all the padding, or more trapped water soaking into and staying in your sock from rain or water crossings. So go with the thinner socks. That being said, I am making a change. Gone are the days of the short ankle socks like this one. I've switched now to a longer crew length sock like this guy. Don't worry, they come in all kinds of colors. Why? One reason: biting bugs. I must have the tastiest ankles in town because bugs make a beeline for my ankles. I treat my socks along with all my other clothing with permethrin, but a treated short sock does me no good if it leaves a few inches of ankle exposed. The longer treated sock obviously gives my ankles and half of my calf bite-free, gives it a bite-free zone. I've included a link for you to the specific crude length thinner than thicker Bungzy model I recommend down below. I've also included a link to permethrin spray should you need any. It does work. It's not exactly a force field, but it will keep you this side of sane if under attack over an extended period of time. Moving on, I also have more to say on my beloved Sealskins waterproof socks. Watch my earlier video for more detail on when and how I use these waterproof socks as part of my every trip. I'm not going to repeat the case, but I am going to add two more benefits to the list of packing sealskins. When in camp, if the bugs are fierce, put these on and tuck your pants cuffs into them. As I'm sure many of you have experienced, mosquitoes have no problem biting you through thin or porous materials like the weave of a sock, especially when standing still. But no bug can penetrate these babies because of the waterproof liner sandwiched between the inner and outer sock layer of this. Again, you can't see it, it's between the two. It's a thin layer of neoprene or something like neoprene, so there's no way a bug is biting you through the sock. And with your pants tucked in, there's no kink in your armor. Instant relief. And one other benefit for you for packing these: if your feet or ankles are swollen, be it from the day's hike or from bites or whatever, sleep in these socks and they will act as a compression sock. Your swelling will go down noticeably by morning. They really make a difference. They also stop you from scratching yourself silly throughout the night. Honestly, I never hike without these, and I don't wear them while I hike. But go to the system for more on that. Since I originally recommended these a year ago, Sealskins has come out with more models. They now offer each sock in varying degrees of thickness so that you can manage the amount of heat generated and trapped by the sock. And the thinner models, while being no less waterproof, are also lighter. Take this newer model, for example. These are their warm weather ankle length sock. They are thinner and lighter than my older mountain bike models. My older ones weighed 3.31 ounces, while these new ones weigh 2.29 ounces for the pair. That's over an ounce difference. And they're still plenty warm in my opinion, though obviously not as warm. I have a link to these light waterproof socks as well in the video description down below. Small footnote though: some of the sealskin models have this inner rubberized seal to keep out water, and some don't. I opted for the ones that have the seal, though frankly I'm not sure it matters. Also, these newer models are a tiny bit wider at the ankle. That's either good or bad, or zero consequence to you depending on how thick your ankles are. I have oddly skinny ankles, so I notice this. But I imagine most of you won't. On me, the seal around the ankle is not quite as snug as it was before. Again, I don't think this is going to affect 99% of you. Again, I've got a link down below to the socks in the video description should you need any. Well, those are it for the updates. I hope I gave you something to think about. As always, please help me grow the show by hitting the like button and clicking on the Bungzy logo floating on your screen somewhere down there to subscribe if you haven't already. It helps me a ton. Thanks, and I'll catch you on my next ultralight review on ultralight backpacking.